episode of Sarcasm Speaks. I'm Jared, here with Bob. We're significantly more sober than we were the last time we were on the show, so hopefully you guys enjoy this. Or maybe you wish that we were just hammered all the time. I mean, sometimes I do. But we're breaking news as soon as we get on the show here. Minutes ago.
Hour ago.
I'm going to say still minutes.
It's coming out in the morning, so
the
hours
Jaguars,
is more accurate.
The Jaguars just traded Jalen Ramsey to the LA Rams for 2 first-round picks. A first-round pick in 2020 and 2021, as well as a 4th-rounder in 2021. So they get 2 firsts and a 4th for Jalen Ramsey. It's going to the Rams. And this is after the Rams put Aqib Talib on IR this morning, and then they traded Marcus Peters to the Ravens.
Marcus Peters got traded too?
Yep.
I didn't know.
Yeah. So Aqib Talib and Marcus Peters are out, and Jalen Ramsey is in.
Well, Talib will be back, I think. Dude, it's just like a rib injury. He's on IR.
Yeah.
So I assume he'll be back.
I mean, for their
For
sake,
playoff run.
they would hope, yeah.
And then Marcus Peters out is probably a really good thing.
Yeah, he's a loose cannon.
Yeah.
I will say, though, he is fun to watch.
He's a nutcase.
That game in when he was still on Kansas City.
They threw the flag in the stands.
He got pissed at the ref, so he picked up the flag and threw it in the stands.
Yeah, but he's not a guy. I mean, he's pretty good, but he's like an all or none cornerback. Actually, I don't know if is he a character person.
He's the guy that choked out his coach at Washington.
Yeah, but that wasn't on a woman, so I'm sure it's fine.
yeah, no, he's a great guy.
Okay, I honestly, I don't.
Yeah, do you remember that back in the day, the corner from Washington that got in a fight with his coach?
No.
Yeah, that was Marcus Peters.
Obviously, I don't.
Yeah.
But even just like the way he plays.
Yeah.
He jumps a lot of passes, which means he gets burned for a lot of passes.
Mm-hmm.
So Ramsey's gonna be significantly better.
Oh, way fucking better.
And I think Roby Coleman's still there.
No.
He left.
Yeah, he's not there anymore.
Okay. I thought he was still there.
I don't know where he is actually.
But
Let's be totally
so I don't know who's gonna play cornerback on the other side, but Ramsey's the media upgrade. He's nasty, so.
Yeah, I mean he's top 3. He is. Nickel Roby is still there. Who's the other guy?
Well, Bradley Roby's on the Texans.
That's what it was. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, Nickel Roby Coleman is still there. He's a slot guy though.
Yeah, but he's there.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So yeah, they'll have to put some scrub on the other side until Talib's back. But.
Yeah. We got all kinds of shit going down. Like I said, the Rams traded Marcus Peters away. They also traded for the Browns offensive lineman Austin Corbett.
Huh?
I don't know who that
Offensive lineman?
Yes.
They have the worst offensive line in the goddamn league.
Yeah, I'm well aware.
It's got to be a backup guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know who Austin Corbett is, so I would assume it's just for
It can't be. Their offensive line is the Browns' offensive line is so bad. There's no way they gave away anything like good.
Yeah. Yeah, it just says they're sending a pick to Cleveland. So it's not.
Yeah, I don't know. That might not be anything.
That's probably like a 6th-rounder, like one of those fucking things. And then did you hear about Zach Brown?
Yes.
The linebacker for Philly. He was a former player for the Vikings, and then he was talking shit this week.
Was he?
Yeah. He was. He used to play for the Vikings, and then now this year he's on Philly. He was talking shit about Kirk Cousins, and now he got cut because the Vikings came in and whooped him. They lost pretty fucking bad.
Well, the big thing is Kirk Cousins threw.
Yeah, if you're looking it up, it says Zach Brown called Vikings quarterback and previous teammate Kirk Cousins.
That's because they played in Washington. I was saying, I didn't think he played for Minnesota.
Whatever. I knew they were teammates before.
You got me all fucked up. I want to make sure I was talking about the right person.
Yeah, I mean, what other guy gets fired? This is one guy that talked shit, got beat, and they got fired.
Okay, I'm sorry. Zach Brown is
Yeah.
a pretty common name.
Zach Brown band.
So when you say Zach Brown, I'm thinking the linebacker that's pretty good. He's played for Buffalo and he's played for Washington. He's actually not bad. And then I heard that he said that shit about Kirk Cousins and then got cut immediately.
Yeah.
Then he told me he played for Minnesota. I go, oh wait, am I thinking of the right guy?
Yeah, I don't know. Sure, why not? Zach Brown.
It's a common name. It's not like you said Nickel Roby Coleman. Like, okay, there's only one.
He's got a great band too. Good stuff. I like it a lot. I've seen him in concert. He's really good in concert, actually.
Yeah, for a country band.
Yeah. They actually do.
That's what everyone tells me.
They do. Yeah, they're not like strict country. They're pretty.
Do they play Wonderwall? Please tell me they play. Do they play
No.
Wonderwall? They don't play Wonderwall.
No.
Oh, that's weird. That means they're not a good cover band.
They
huh?
do play. When I went, they played Enter Sandman. They fucking crushed that song.
Do they play Jumper? Third Eye Blind.
I haven't seen it.
Gets white people real crazy.
Speaking of getting crushed, though, I just happened to look it up. The Washington Nationals are up 7-0 on St. Louis after the first inning.
Yeah, St. Louis literally did not come to play.
No.
At all.
Yikes. That's tough. So it looks like the Nationals are going to the World Series.
I had a flavor of the month kid today. He predicted a Pats 49ers Super Bowl, and he picked the Nationals to win.
Yeah.
Bro, so are you just like king flavor of the month?
Yeah. You're just picking all the teams that are doing good right
No, I picked that before the season. There is not a fucking chance.
Nobody
you picked
that
the
lives...
San Francisco 49ers to go to the Super Bowl before the season.
Yeah, and also...
There's a 0% chance.
Nobody that lives outside of the D.C. area picked the Nationals to go to the fucking World Series. Because everyone and their mother either picked the Yankees or the Astros from the American League.
Or to win.
And
everyone's picking the Dodgers to go.
Right. Like, I don't know of any other team that was like, oh no, these guys are definitely going to win the World Series. Not that I pay close attention to baseball anyway, but like, even throughout the entire year, it was all Astros, Yankees. And then, like you said, a little bit of Dodgers, but like no one really gave the Dodgers a real chance. The Braves got hot for a little bit. I remember people were talking about them, but even they were my way too early pick. I had the Yankees beating the Braves in the World Series, but that obviously is not going to work.
I think I had Astros, Dodgers.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like everyone had either the Yankees or the Astros.
But my opinion is completely uninformed because I didn't watch one baseball game this entire year.
Yeah, no, I watched one the other day. I bet on it, and I lost. Had a tough weekend on the bets again. Actually, I did fine. Well, I'll get more into it the next show, but I did fine in the NFL, and I was an asshole and tried to reach. So that's that. And sticking with the sports thing, did you hear about this NBA China stuff?
Mostly, yeah. Saw LeBron chimed in yesterday.
Yeah, people are crushing LeBron right now. One, good. I don't watch ESPN, but I wish I did over the last couple days just to see what they had to say because they're big LeBron ball fondlers. And he's getting crushed because he came out. Now, again, I don't have the tweet in front of me, but I've been listening to people talk about it. So paraphrased, essentially what he said was while he was in China, one of the owner of the Houston Rockets said something about Hong Kong because there's all kinds of there's protests.
The owner of the Rockets was speaking out with that whatever the fuck is going on in Hong Kong, but like pro Hong Kong, which is anti-China.
Yeah.
And immediately, the owner started being like, "Yeah, no, we don't believe that shit because China's such a huge market."
Yeah.
So they're trying to
squash
that.
Which, in and of itself, like I don't know if you're familiar with what's going on in Hong Kong. It's like pretty fucked up.
Oh, not even close.
So the people in Hong Kong are protesting for democracy, or something better than what they have right now, which is shitty communism. But obviously, the Chinese government is communist, so they are like literally beating these people and killing them like in the streets. Like people were getting fucked up and murdered. Can you murder if you're a government? I guess. You can murder your own people.
What else would they be doing?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, murder also implies like other shit too, doesn't it? Imply crime.
It implies a motive.
Yeah.
Like you intended on doing it.
Yeah. So they're either way, they're killing their own people in the fucking streets of Hong Kong, just because Hong Kong wants to be more democratic or whatever's going on. So the owner of the Houston Rockets said this whole thing about like, I don't know if he outwardly said we support the people of Hong Kong, but his comments were supporting Hong Kong and kind of anti-China. So then, while the NBA was in China, the Chinese government said, well, you guys can fuck right off, and you can either like get the fuck out of here, or I think they canceled their deal with the NBA or threatened to. And the whole thing was the Lakers were over there last week when the Rockets owner made that statement.
It was the Rockets GM. It wasn't the owner, so.
Yeah, whoever it was. And so LeBron is in China, and then all this shit comes down for the Chinese government, and apparently like they made it really, really inconvenient for them while they were there. Like they couldn't fucking go anywhere, they couldn't get into places, like it was just a fucking hassle. So LeBron gets back and makes a comment, and he says something along the lines of like, they could have waited a week before they said something, and then the fucking Twitter world just blew up. And it was great. Because they were like, oh, poor LeBron, because you were inconvenienced because someone said something the week that you happened to be in China and the government fucked with you. Now you're upset and you have something to say. Like it's awesome. Barstool took it and ran with it, which I fucking love Barstool. They're making t-shirts now with LeBron's face instead of Mao. You know how like they have the Mao Zedong thing, the picture?
Vaguely, I think so.
So they have LeBron's face in that now, and they're selling those t-shirts. Everyone's like calling LeBron a communist. It's fucking great. It's just amazing. I love the internet for shit like this. But like also like, you're a fucking pussy, dude.
They all are, dude.
Like you're complaining that someone said something, trying to stand up for people that are being killed in the fucking streets. But because it inconvenienced you, you don't think he should have said anything? Go fuck yourself, dude. That's fucking ridiculous.
So I didn't see this, but apparently Steve Kerr was asked about it, and he almost had a fucking convulsion on the fucking at the presser.
Really?
Like, yeah, he was like shaking, all this other shit, but he pussed out too.
Yeah. Yeah, that I didn't see or hear about Steve Kerr.
Well, because then Trump blasted him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Kerr or LeBron? Or
Kerr.
both? Oh, really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of that Kerr stuff.
Well, that's the thing is because the NBA knows like the kind of market China is.
Right. So
they're trying to squash all this stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, they are the biggest market in the world. They have over 1 billion fucking people. There's 7 point something billion in the world, and China has 1.2, let's call it. I don't know, something. It's like a little bit over 1. They have 1/7 of the world's population in their one fucking country. Like, they have a massive fucking market. It's the same bullshit we run into with Hollywood. Like Hollywood, all these movies that are coming out are just catered to China because that's the market that they have, and those are the people that are going to be buying most of the tickets. And also, I found out recently as well that Chinese corporations and Chinese businessmen actually own a lot of the studios now. They just have enough money and they just bought the studios in Hollywood. So there's that on top of everything else. So that's why you see like a lot of like shitty fucking movies. Why comedies don't exist anymore, because apparently China doesn't like fucking comedy. You know, like the death of the 90-minute comedy movie. There hasn't been a good one.
No, we talked about this though.
Yeah. Although, you know what?
I think Seth Rogen has one coming.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. The one with the little kids.
Yeah.
I forget the name of it. Jamie, you know the name of it? That movie with the little kids with Seth Rogen.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't think of the name of it. If only there was a way I could look it up.
Guess we'll never know.
Yeah. How do you spell Rogan?
Rogue N.
Kids.
Guy's got fucking jokes.
Let's see. Good Boys. That's what it is. Oh, it's out. It came out, I don't know, a week ago or something like that? No, wow, holy shit. A while ago. It came out August 16th.
Oh, that must not be what I'm thinking of then.
It came out a long, fucking, it was 2 months ago.
Yeah, I don't think that's what I'm thinking of.
What other Seth Rogen?
I don't know, I could be completely making it up too.
That could be. Yeah. So that's that. They're saying Trent Williams might get traded, but to the Browns.
Well, they need help.
Yeah. They did that whole thing where someone went to Trent Williams' fucking like Instagram or Twitter or whatever it was, and they looked at who he just started following, and it was Jarvis Landry, Odell Beckham, and Baker Mayfield. So now everyone's like,
Oh, it's a done deal.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what everyone's saying. Gotta love social media.
Heard it here first.
Yeah.
Browns.
Yeah, it's good stuff. So, got anything else going on?
No, I have no idea what's going on in the world. Yesterday was a wash and today was just work.
Yeah. This is you seem kind of down today.
I also can't talk.
Have you lost your voice?
No, but it sounds like shit.
Did you stroke? It sounds fine to me.
Well, it feels like shit.
Yes.
I don't know, trying.
Dickie, you want to save us?
ISIS is coming back.
What'd you say?
ISIS is gonna come back.
ISIS is coming back?
Yeah, Trump pulled out all the people, so now Turkey's invading the Kurds, I think, and the Kurds hold 10,000 ISIS people hostage. So, if they kill the Kurds, the ISIS people might go free and be ISIS again.
So
That's a big problem.
okay. So let me
That's a political
let me run
military.
that, let me run
theory.
that back a little bit.
Yeah.
So ISIS people are in jail in Turkey.
Outside of Turkey, where the Kurds
Outside
are,
of
like
the Kurds. Kurdistan?
in Syria. I think.
Syria.
Are they Syria? It's probably Syria.
Syria. Sure, we'll call it Syria. We're
I
just
don't
making
know.
shit up. So ISIS people are in jail in Syria, and then Turkey is gonna go there and free them.
They're not gonna free them. They're gonna kill the Kurds because they don't like the Kurds.
So the
and the
Turkish
Kurds
are
are
gonna
on.
kill the
We're on our
Kurds.
side.
And then the ISIS people are gonna be free.
We trained the Kurds. I'm pretty sure it's the Kurds. We trained the Kurds, our military, and we said we're gonna protect you and train you.
Yes.
And then now we're leaving. So now the Kurds are fucked.
So ISIS people are gonna get free because the Kurds are gonna get killed.
Yes.
Yes, that's the gist.
Because of the fucking Turkish people, and we're putting sanctions
So
on them.
yeah.
They're not listening to that.
So this is because we pulled out of Syria.
Yeah, like abruptly.
Yeah.
I think Syria. No, it's with-
Yeah. No, we were in Syria.
No, it's good news,
Oh,
dude.
where-
Russia's gonna take over.
Like everywhere.
Yeah, nah, dude, Russia, man.
No, they're going.
No, Russia's like on the side of Turkey.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they like Turkey. And
Does
they're
they like Turkey? Because they're going in to fucking help the Kurds.
I like Turkey.
Are they actually going to help the Kurds?
Well, I mean,
I'm
unless
more
it's
of a
all
ham guy myself.
They're
unless
so-
it's all of a unless it's all a ruse where
I-
it's like, oh, the U.S. is out. I guess we'll go in to help, and then they're just really not gonna help.
I can't look at it constantly because like it's very detailed, and then like if I go 3 months ago, all right, there's so many sides. It's not 1 versus 2. It's like 8 people, 8 different sides.
Yeah, there's that seems like it's very complicated.
Yes,
That
the
one
middle-
story took me like a long time to figure out.
The Middle East isn't one of those things that's like
No, you mean the Middle East isn't simple?
you know that thing that you know that thing that's been going on forever. It's not as simple as you would.
That's
think.
always one of those things too where I thought it was funny, and I've said this before to people, and they just kind of like stare at me.
Yeah.
So I've had this discussion at work, where obviously it comes up the whole racism, whites versus black thing, whatever. So I've literally sat there and said like, honestly, it doesn't fucking matter. Like just like the Rick and Morty episode with Unity, when they have the people with the different nipples, like the different shaped nipples, like people will always find something different than other people to hate them.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you can say that like whatever, black people hate white people hate black people, most don't, but some do, whatever. Racism exists. Okay. So I'm having this discussion one time, And someone tried to say it was just about whites and blacks, and I was like, no, friends.
No.
Have you heard of this little place called the Middle East, where everybody looks essentially the same, and they still fucking hate each other? If you lined up a room full of like 10 people, and you took 5 Jews and 5 Palestinians, I could not tell you which one was a Jew and which one was a Palestinian. They're literally the same people, but because they think differently and they support different countries, they fucking hate each other. So like, there's always going to be people that are going to find something to hate about other people. It doesn't fucking matter.
You think differently than me, bro?
Oh, you think differently than me? Do you want to fight, dude?
I'll fucking kill you, dude.
Dude, I'll fucking fight you, dude.
Turn into Lola from
Yeah. Yeah.
Big Mouth. Yo, bro, if you keep talking like that, I might kill you.
Yeah. Hey there, dude, guy with no mustache that looks just like me, that does everything that I do.
I was gonna say, dude, season 3 of Big Mouth was good.
Oh yeah.
Are we still talking about like foreign policy and?
I think we're past that. I think I figured it out. Thanks, Dickie.
By the way,
People are killing each other in the Middle East. That's what's happening.
Russia is on Syria's side.
The Kurds are there?
They don't like Turkey.
There's a lot of Syrian people though.
That I think that checks out.
I'll look it up.
I think remember that time Tony was on the podcast? Shout out to Tony, friend of the show. And he was saying Turks. Well, I know the Turks obviously committed the
Armenian
genocide, allegedly, depending if you ask them. It fucking happened. It definitely fucking happened.
Is that like how
Turkey's not
in some Austrian
Yeah.
textbooks Hitler was never from there?
Yeah. They just passed the buck. But yeah, no. So that definitely happened. So I know Turkey is not the greatest place ever, but I feel like there was definitely also something between Russia and Turkey before. Like they almost got into like a fucking war or some shit.
Yeah. What country went bankrupt?
Greece.
Okay. So apparently Turkey's like a rising thing, which I just don't believe, because I just don't believe anything in the Middle East can be even remotely successful.
No.
But apparently it's like a rising thing, and Russia just is like, nah, we just don't want that to happen.
I think it's fucking stupid too that we're still fighting some people. When I say we, I mean I use that loosely as like a world population. But people are still fighting over like what they consider like the Holy Land. So like obviously like I think Russia wants Turkey because of Constantinople, which is now what's their big city? Istanbul, yeah. So like there's like that whole shit, and it's the same thing about Iraq with like the Tigris and the Euphrates and Mesopotamia and all that bullshit. Like people just fight over that shit, and then obviously again to draw back to like 5 minutes ago, the Jews and the Palestinians about like Gaza and all that shit. Like,
No, dude, they really like each other.
yeah, no, it's awesome. They get along phenomenally. But like, we're like thousands of years later, and people are like, no, I want this Holy Land. This land is mine. This land is special. That dirt is better than that dirt. So I want that dirt.
He's got a point.
It's some great looking dirt.
I think I remember Syria has the president Assad. Russia supports Assad. We support the rebels. The rebels might be the Kurds, or the Kurds are someone else.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Okay. All right.
You ever have cheese curds?
Also,
Yeah.
Are they
Poutine.
Are they any good?
Oh yeah, dude, they're fucking delicious. I love poutine. That's like one of my. That's the. Besides maybe Seth Rogen, the greatest thing to come from Canada. Hockey too, I guess. Hockey came from Canada.
I like beavers.
Beavers as in like the vaginas, or beavers as in the animals?
The animals with the pelts.
The animals with the belt. Okay.
You know what the national sport of Canada is?
Isn't that like curling or something?
Lacrosse.
Ah. Yeah.
Hey, lacrosse guy.
Lax guy,
Where
let's
you on
go. Where's your fucking spoon, kid? Oh, bro, grab your spoon, dude. Let's go out and play some twig. That's hockey, but you know, whatever. Spoon and twig.
No, don't worry, you definitely nailed that impression.
Yeah. Huh. Cross.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
lacrosse is the
What?
national
Because they
sport.
play. They're big on box lacrosse. It's a little different. It's indoor lacrosse.
It is.
It's the
Probably because it's cold there.
Yes, because it sucks there. The warmest it gets is like 75 degrees for like 1 week in July.
Oh, it's like even like Edmonton, it'll snow in like April, but like real snow.
Yeah, like a foot and a half.
Can't play in those mountains of yonder. The dragons will get you.
What kind of fucking dragons?
Ice dragons.
Like ice dragons? Like the what's his face? The Night King? The
Yeah,
Night Man?
it's basically him.
Like the Night Man
Ah,
had
the Nightman, yes.
he had the ice dragon.
Him and his dragon will get you.
in
There you
Game
go.
of Thrones.
Dragonair, Dragonite.
Yeah. What the fuck? We got off topic and then we got back on topic somehow. We started talking about something else. I don't remember what it was.
Oh, I brought up Big Mouth.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Season 3 was fucking great.
Yeah.
Like
Dying fucking laughing.
it started out like slightly. I was like, I hope this doesn't get like wicked fucking political. Because like the first 2 episodes were like really heavy on like jokes about like misogyny and how like men are being oppressed by women and like obviously it's satirical and it's tongue in cheek and all that shit. But I was like, I really hope this isn't the whole fucking season. Like I'm just so sick of like the whole men versus women thing. Like the whole debate in and of itself. Like that can all get fucked.
Well, they stuck with that for the whole season. That theme of like sexual harassment, like overpowering someone, and all that stuff.
Yeah, but they
And the
did
teacher at the
it less subtly. Like the
Yeah.
first episode, it was very much in your face. The second episode was like, yeah, okay, there's more of this, and then after that, the rest of it, as the season went on, yeah, it was like an overarching theme, but like it got better. It did a better job at that.
Well, you gotta start off a little obvious there
Yeah.
with it.
And it was fucking hilarious.
I remember it being significantly funnier than other seasons.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like there were points, like you said, like I was literally dying laughing. Like I couldn't fucking catch my breath. Like the Queer Eye episode was fucking awesome. That was great.
Anything with Coach Steve.
Anything with Coach Steve. He might be my favorite character.
Well, he is. He is the best character on that show.
He's the most
I
Nick
am the
Kroll of
cheese.
all the Nick Kroll sounds.
yeah.
But they didn't rely on him. Like they relied on him hard in season 2. And I don't remember specific examples, but I just remember he was the only thing that was really good in season 2.
Yeah.
Was that when he became Jay's friend in season 2, or was that season 1? Because he fucked his mom and all that.
Yeah, when did he fuck Jay's mom?
When he fucked my mom, bro.
Bro, did you fuck my mom?
Shout out to Harry
I
Potter
think it
fans
was
out
season
there.
2.
I haven't season 2.
I think it was.
I'm gonna stop looking just at this.
I-
way to find out.
I just I have a hard time remembering season 1 or like the differences between 1 and 2. Like I remember the Shame Wizard was big in season 2.
Oh yeah, I didn't like that.
Yeah,
But
he was
alright.
kind
He
of
sucked.
yeah, he wasn't that great. The Depression Kitty was season 2. Like all like
Yeah,
the
all that.
auxiliary characters. And then he had that shitty hormone monster too. Remember the
Oh,
kid?
yeah.
Like he was a kid.
Yeah.
He was there for like 2 episodes.
Oh
And
yeah.
then you got the girl one.
Yeah. So there was no there wasn't a ton of
The old hormone monster.
the old decrepit
Oh, yeah.
hormone
It
monster.
showed up for who had that one? So someone had it, and it showed up like twice.
Yeah, I
I
forget.
think it was it Steve's? Coach Steve's.
Yeah, it was. He's Coach Steve's hormone monster. That's right.
Because he just got one.
Yeah. But oh man, that's such a great show. It's interesting, I guess would be a good way to describe it. That they pull off adolescent nudity
Yeah.
in a cartoon.
Just showing the
Sure.
difference.
Like there's like dicks and vaginas and like boobs and shit, and it's like what?
Yeah.
But like it's funny, it's hilarious. Like the way they do it makes it funny and it's comedy and it's great and it works. But like if you stop and think about it, you're like, wait a second.
Yeah.
This is hey, oh by the way, spoiler alert I guess if you haven't seen it, but in one of the episodes with Jesse's vagina, it's like she like holds the mirror and
Yeah,
like
you-
starts talking to her and
It's
it's like a legit like it's a vagina.
Yeah, it's a two-way like phone conversation that you see like in a TV show.
Yeah, so
You're
it's like
basically just looking
if you
straight
stop and
square
think
ahead.
about it, you're like, this is a 13-year-old girl. but it's a cartoon also, and she's like having like a debate with her vagina, so it makes it funny.
The vagina had a face.
Yes. Oh, it's fine. If you put a face on a vagina, then it's okay.
Yeah.
Vaginas with faces are fine.
I also think the vagina was Kristen Wiig.
Was it?
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah, and then fucking Andrew's penis is out like multiple times in the season.
Way too much bush going on. It's with the rest of the body, it's not the same colors as hair and nails.
Oh, speaking of like weird penises and shit, this just popped into my head. Have you guys seen my penis? Have you guys been on Twitter at all today?
No.
There is, so obviously Oktoberfest is going on right now. Oktoberfest is an absolute fucking shit show. And I'm initially going to say that I want to go to it, but at the same time, like, I don't know if I can handle it. I feel like if I were going to go, I should have went when I was like 24. Because there have been like videos and pictures and shit posting all day on Twitter. And holy shit. So we all know Twitter is essentially like the new Tumblr. Like you can put porn on Twitter and you're fine. You call someone a bad name or you dead name someone, you get kicked off Twitter. But you put a picture of a dick on there and it's okay.
So put dicks on Twitter.
Yeah. So there have been like I saw a video today of some guy blowing a line of cocaine off of his friend's dick at Oktoberfest. And they were like happy about it.
I mean, it doesn't make them bad people.
But the guy's dick wasn't hard.
Ah.
And he had like he did like the bat wing. So he like pulled his dick out of his pants and it was soft. It was soft and then like, not that I'm anything fucking to write home about, but it wasn't that big. And he just fucking bat winged the skin.
Yeah.
And let his buddy blow a line off his dick. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? There was a picture of some chick's vagina, like just hanging out. Like there was a dude like doing the monkey bars on the rafters on the top of a fucking tent that looked like it was like 30 feet high. So he like goes, obviously what happens, his fucking forearms give out and he falls from the rafters. Like, I was like, what the fuck is Oktoberfest? Like, what is this place? And why are there no rules? There is also a video of a group of girls sitting at a picnic table and just putting lines of cocaine on the table, and each one of them went around and just started doing lines.
It's the white trash Oktoberfest
Like,
somewhere.
what the fuck is happening?
I mean, I can't imagine it wasn't ever not this.
No,
Well,
but like, how did I not know about this before?
Which one was this? Was this like there's a lot of Oktoberfest.
This is
No, the real
legitimate.
one.
This is
The
the
real
real
one, the real one.
Oktoberfest. Yeah, this is the real like Germany Oktoberfest.
So, it's Germany.
Yeah, I know Germany is full.
You know what? Well, we don't know anyone that is really bad.
Jake and Maddie have been.
Why didn't they tell you? Must be
Yeah. I didn't ask. Also.
Oh, well, in that case,
Well, someone I
that's
know.
why you don't know, because you didn't
Yeah.
ask the right questions.
This is true. That is a fair argument.
I don't know anyone that's been.
Someone I know went to one like 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago. This is just like
It goes for the
there's,
whole
like,
month.
So it's October.
Yeah,
the
hence
fest.
the name Oktoberfest. Yeah.
Oh, is that? Oh. I don't know if that's right, dude.
I guess it's random enough to
Oktoberfest is
know.
just a big fest of October? No way.
No, yeah, no, I'm probably wrong on that one.
Most likely.
I think it's in February.
Oh, sounds about right.
Yeah, I think what happened this weekend was just like a weird thing. It's only in America. Only Americans celebrate Oktoberfest in October.
Well, don't different countries have different months? Like, they don't all have the same one?
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
I think that's what happened.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. They clearly don't do Sober October.
No.
No.
You have to leave the country.
Germans are weird. They are into like some weird shit. They have like weird clubs over there too. Like they're into that leather shit. I don't know, it's weird. Germans freak me out. I always think of that Jaeger commercial with the giant fucking blonde lady You know what I'm talking about? They're in like an ice bar, and it's like creepy as fuck.
Not a Jaeger commercial.
Oh yeah, it's
Have you ever seen Eurotrip?
years ago when it first came out.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah. That's fuck, who was in that? That's not Seth Green. Who was in Eurotrip?
No, Eurotrip was.
Had that little twink guy.
Oh, fuck, I don't even know who. I don't know.
The only person that I would remember is the girl from Silicon Valley.
The girl
She
from
was in
Silicon
that.
Valley.
Or no, she was in the other one, Seth Green. Damn it, no.
Eurotrip. Let's see.
Dude, this isn't where I park
came
my
out-
car. It's that guy.
Oh
That
yeah.
Oh, the guys from
Yeah.
the whitest
Michelle
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's in
Well,
there.
the whitest kids you know, or whitest kid you know.
Yeah. I'm starting to remember this now.
One's
But,
got long hair,
yeah,
one doesn't.
This came out in 2004.
Oh yeah.
It's a long time ago.
I watched it a lot of times when I was about 14.
Yeah, this might have been one of those movies that like I saw once and then was like, okay, saw it.
So that was one of those movies that definitely came out as unrated.
Oh yeah.
And when I was 14 years old, I don't know if I could have bought enough unrated movies.
That and American Pie.
American Pie. Fuck.
What was another unrated?
Girl Next Door.
Yeah.
I don't know. We can go through my fucking DVD collection and see how many fucking unrated movies there are.
That was the big thing.
Don't worry, there's plenty of them. Because they unrated movies didn't have like a.
Freddy Got Fingered.
That's probably not unrated, but that movie is that movie's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Do you have a stance on Freddy Got Fingered?
I love that.
That movie's hysterical.
I love that.
That movie is so fucking funny.
It's so weird, but it's hilarious.
Oh, it's so fucking funny. Though.
Yeah. That's great.
Tom Green, I know he was like regarded as a fucking nutcase.
Yeah.
He was so fucking funny. Oh my god.
He was Lance Armstrong before Lance Armstrong.
Yeah, and he filmed it. That was like one of his episodes.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm getting a testicle removed.
Although technically, when did Lance lose his nut? Because Lance is older, I think, right?
Yeah, I don't know when. He was probably winning Tour de France by then, so.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Fuck that guy. You wanna start wrapping this up?
Yeah.
What do you got for a final thought?
I don't. But I'll come up with something.
Alright, so I'll go first. I saw this. I did a lot of Twittering today. And I found this, and this was a personal favorite. So the title of this little article thingy says, a group of siblings found after spending 9 years secluded in a basement waiting for the end of times.
Nice.
Did they have to get found?
Police in the Netherlands discovered a family of young adult siblings and a 58-year-old man in the basement of a farmhouse after one of the older siblings escaped and made his way to a pub for help. According to a press conference with the mayor of Runerwald, the older man is not the father, and the kids have been held in the basement for years.
Oh, so it's like a cult thing.
Jesus Christ. So...
I guess it's not a cult thing, it's more of a hostage thing.
Yeah, so it says a family of young adult siblings. It doesn't say how many. And that's pretty much it. That's all it really gives. So it's in the Netherlands, which is already kind of a weird place to begin with.
Yeah, it's like Little Germany.
The Dutch. You know the Dutch are some of the tallest people in the world. The average, I think the average height there is like 6 feet or something like that.
Average?
Yeah. It's like really, they're really fucking tall. Okay, 5 siblings. I found the real article. 5 siblings and a man believed to be their father were receiving medical treatment after Dutch police, acting upon a tip, discovered them locked away in a secret room at an isolated farm in the Netherlands. Jesus. So the 5 estimated between 18 and 25 years old.
They were there for what, 9 years you said?
Yeah. We found 6 people living in a small space in the house, which could be locked, not a cellar. It is unclear if they resided there voluntarily, local police said in a statement. Wow, they were on the property for 9 years. Wow. They were held up because of the end of days apocalyptic beliefs. Turns out the 58-year-old man was not the father of the children, and he had been arrested. His role is unclear. So 18 to 25, what's 9? We'll just call it 10 years. So that's 8 to 15. You can maybe trick an 8-year-old and tell them that like you're their dad, and like they might not remember. But like, how are you gonna trick a 15-year-old? Be like, yeah, no, I'm your dad. You need to get in the basement because the end of days is coming. The apocalypse is coming. Like,
I just like wonder about the whole dynamic. Like, how did he keep him down there?
I don't know. I mean,
how did they live?
This is what I'm saying. Like, I have a lot of questions here.
I have more questions than I think anybody can answer.
Yeah. There was a staircase behind a cupboard in the living room that led to the basement. Ah, this is great. This is like a fucking Scooby-Doo episode. The siblings apparently lived in a makeshift rooms and survived partly on vegetables and animals from a secluded garden on the property. So I guess they would go out maybe at small time. I don't know. This dude, like, he had to have convinced them that they like couldn't go outside or something. Maybe he like Jim Jones did and said like, no, I'm the only person that can go outside. I'm the chosen one. There's nuclear fallout everywhere, but it doesn't affect me. You guys have to stay here. I'll go get us food.
Yeah, no, it definitely sounds culty, except it was only with like these 6 people.
Yeah, it's very strange, and all 5 of them are siblings, which makes it even stranger. Like, who the fuck is this guy? He's not their dad.
It's definitely a diddler.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be more to come out of this.
Those kids are funny.
But we probably won't hear about it because it's in Amsterdam.
Yeah,
no one gives a shit. I only found it because it popped up on Twitter. But I thought it was a great story. Like, that's just bananas. Waiting for the end of time. So like, let's run this scenario here. It's 2010. Everyone thought that the end of the world was going to happen in 2012.
Yes, the Mayans.
So I'm assuming that you don't have any cell phone service, Wi-Fi, anything like that. You're living in a basement. This guy is telling you whatever. Now, without a device to tell me the days and the times, I'm probably not going to be that accurate. But at some point, over 2 years goes by, I'm probably going to be like, hey guys, do you think it's 2012 yet? Like, I don't know if they could see the sun or not, but like, you can count the suns. That's what they used to do back in ancient times. Be like, guys, we were supposed to only have like 720 suns. We're like 1,000 suns in right now, and their shit's not dying anywhere yet. Like, how do you, like, 9 years?
He must have convinced them.
Maybe
He
We did it.
Yeah,
we survived.
Yeah, nobody else survived but us.
Yeah, that's it. So don't go out there because everything's dead.
But I can go out there.
But I can go out there.
Because I'm the chosen one. I don't know, man. This just seems kind of.
That's what I mean. It sounds culty.
Yeah, but like, again, I go back to how do you trick a 15-year-old into
they're fucking stupid.
Like, I would like to think that most 15-year, I mean, there certainly some that probably could trick this, but like most 15-year-olds would probably be like, dude, go fuck yourself. Like, you're an idiot.
I know. I just wonder, like, what. I don't know. People do crazy shit, so it's like.
Yeah.
What method did he use to convince them? Like, did he put them all at gunpoint?
Right. Yeah. True.
Or like, did he just take the youngest one and goes, "Hey, I'm gonna blow her fucking brains out if you guys don't fucking come with me"?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we don't know. We don't know the story. It sounds like we probably never will.
We definitely won't.
Yeah.
But that gives me a final thought.
Okay. What do you got?
You're a cult leader.
I'm a cult leader.
Yep.
I'm a cult leader.
That's not an accusation. I want you to imagine it.
Okay.
What are we doing? What are we standing for? And how are we dying?
Do all cults have to end in death? You can be not a death cult.
Whoa. Fuck you.
I mean, Scientology.
They're all gonna.
No,
That's a cult.
They're brewing something up over there.
This cult,
This is a death cult.
you're killing
Okay,
everyone.
I'm the leader of a death cult.
Yes.
All right. So what's the question? What do I believe?
I just want you to talk me through the whole thing. So what are we standing for?
All right. So
Where are we going? What are we doing?
We are gonna pray to like something fucking absurd.
Galzok.
Like a golden fucking calzone or like a golden banana. DB's golden banana. That's a great.
Oh,
strip
cage
club.
dancing?
Yeah, no, like.
Is that how everyone dies? You make them dance in a cage till
Yeah,
death?
yeah. No, there's something fucking stupid, like some household everyday object that's just made out of gold, and like I come up with a story that like this was given to me, this was bestowed upon me by God, and with it I am using it as a tool to free and liberate everyone in the world, and you should come with me and join my sect, because cult leaders do not call it a cult. And we stand for fighting vegetarians. We don't like vegetarians. We're trying to rid the world of them. And then eventually, someday, we're all going to, wait for the irony, grind up a bunch of cherry pits and eat them.
Oh, okay. The cyanide.
Yes.
That's a nice touch.
Yes.
That is a nice touch, I will say.
So that is my cult.
Yep. Do you have a name for your cult?
Fryentology.
Well, how'd you come up with that? What a crazy name.
Or Scientology with a CY. Because we're going to die by cyanide.
Oh my god, was that how you came up with that?
Yeah,
Oh,
there we
that's so
go.
weird. That's so weird.
Yeah.
That was good. I enjoyed that.
What would you come up with?
Oh, I have to go too.
Yes.
Oh, that's okay. Well, where we're going first and foremost, we're going to go to Iceland during the period of time when there's only 4 hours of daylight. Get everyone nice and real depressed. Like,
Yeah.
get them real, like right there. That's already like, you know, that's just using nature to your advantage. Or we're going to like northern Canada where the conditions are just so shitty that it's like
Everyone hates each
Right.
other.
And like SpongeBob once hailed to the magic conch, magic caribou skull.
Okay.
But that one's gonna be special.
That one's different. Is it made out of gold?
No, it's not made out of gold. It's made out of skull and it's decomposing as we look. But that caribou once led his entire pack from one side of Canada to the other. No, he didn't, but whatever.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
a girl
if it's the
skull.
story.
And the way we're gonna die is trampling by a herd of caribou.
So what's the name of your cult?
Moose jaws.
I like it.
Caribou Lou. Remember Caribou Lou?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, what was that? That was Parrot Bay.
151, pineapple juice and Malibu. It's a
Malibu.
song. It's a song. 151 rum, pineapple juice and Malibu. Make a something.
Lou.
Make it. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. No.
That was
Make
the
a
joke.
baby come. That's what it is. Make my baby come. That's what it was. Yeah.
That's much more.
Right? You remember that song, Dick?
No. But
Yeah. Come on. It's great.
I don't
It was
know.
great.
Now, did you write this song or did someone else write this?
My vegetarian cult
Wrote the
came up
song.
with the song.
Talking about making babies come and shit.
Yeah, no, like baby as in like
Child.
no,
Small human.
no, as in like
Diddler.
as in like my baby, like my baby.
Like child.
No, like girlfriend, like female accomplice, friend.
No, I got you the entire time.
Yeah, no, I know. Oh boy. Well, that's gonna do it for us here. Children, babies, my babies,
You're an idiot.
my Crystalia now, my babies.
Don't let him near your kids.
Yeah, just don't. Just save yourself. You don't want my fucking idiot to rub off on people.
Which idiot is rubbing off on these kids? Please keep him away from the kids as well.
My stupidity.
Daddy, there's an idiot rubbing off.
Thank you guys for watching. If you're on YouTube, thank you for listening wherever you're listening. Make sure you subscribe where you're listening and you're watching. Also follow us on Instagram at Sarcasm Speaks Pod. Every Wednesday night we give out our degenerate picks for our sports weeks. So
They are just not going well.
yeah, the last 2 weeks haven't been so well, but everything before that didn't suck.
Mine did.
Where we go Instagram live every Wednesday night, between 8:30 and 9 o'clock Eastern time. And you can find us on Twitter at Sarcasm underspeaks. So I'm not even drinking. Sarcasm _speaks. And keep spreading the word. Keep telling people, tell everybody you know. If you enjoy the show, they will too. And I enjoy you. Until next time, good night, everybody.